Hello, this is Wallenberg Traditional High School, home of the Bulldogs. And this is my high school. From 2006 to 2010. My mama had me go to Wallenberg because Lincoln and Washington high schools were too big, and I would have easily get stressed out if I go there. So she sent me here. She had me go to Wallenberg, and this is how my story starts. I went from the Cobb Tigers to Roosevelt Trojans, and that was really unexpected. That was really unexpected. Well, I guess one of them that leaves Wallenberg is a staff member. This is where I start hanging on to the Wallenberg. This is the gym or the schoolyard where at least 3 PE teachers, Miss Mulligan, Miss Atkinson, and the other PE teacher of Japanese descent that left a few years after I came to Wallenberg. There are a lot of good memories down there, where Emma, me, and Andy were doing so well in PE. It was good to come, and that storage is for the chairs. Yeah, that big eyesore over there. That was a storage for all the chairs, is it? Yeah, so the gate is closed, but I guess this is for another the school's starting on Monday, and I cannot risk getting into trouble. But this one is the only time or I can be able to get a good grasp. Anyway, Wallenberg has a transition program and an inclusion program for students and high school students and college students, like Michael, Chris, Larry, Aline, Marcus, and a couple of them, like Alice, the other Alice, and so I wasn't too sure, but transition program is its place for college students who didn't want to go to college, and not capable of handling. Okay, here's some better ones. Not, or usually don't want to do anything with college. So this is them transitioning from high school to the big world after transition program. So that was basically it. And here, this is a schoolyard. Yeah, I know, it's their cafeteria. The cafeteria hasn't changed all that much. There were some broken windows here and there, but otherwise it's good. throughout. This is where the bungalows used to be. The old ones used to be. It used to be housed by the whole teachers. I mean, by a gallery of teachers. I mean, classrooms. And this new building. It used to. Yeah, the whole schoolyard itself used to be. It used to be an elementary school before it became Wallenberg. And before it became Wallenberg, usually accommodated. It would accommodate the size of this size for elementary schools, and when it became Wallenberg, it left as is, minus the new building. And when they put a new bungalow to replace the entire basketball yard, and the newer trees were not there. Some of the trees are old as time itself, but that's okay. This school bus is where I would have I went to this school bus for the entirety of my whole life, from Cobb to the end of my 12th grade. I would go from home to schools, including summer schools, every day, almost every day, because my mom would just take me to schools, and that was it. This is a new storage room, and this is to sum it up, Wallenberg is where I get to hang out more with Miss Kosako more than I am when, to an extent. Well, she was this lovable, stern, tough, and she's smart and strong and intelligent woman that I had since, well, ever. Wallenberg is where I get to hang out with folks from transition program, like Iris, Emma, Andy, and Jonathan. I get to hang out is because of, well, the Mr. Huberman. I get to do well on Wallenberg. Without transition program, I would have failed miserable, and I would have never gone this far. And after I graduated Wallenberg, it had became alumnus school for 4 years. It was a time when Miss Foster was already there. Around a year before she came, and after Mr. Reimer left for Roosevelt. Actually, Mr. Reimer moved to Roosevelt. Anyway, I visited Wallenberg a couple of times, and eventually I stopped because there was a rule for I don't know what happened. There were some troublesome students that doesn't make sense anymore. And you can see in the back there were this is like a new bike rack or something for. Yeah, the library was in that new building. The old library was in that building. The old building before it was there. And this is a seat that some abandoned seat. I don't know why it was abandoned, but anyway. And this, look how cute this building is. It's so adorable. Yeah, but for security reasons, I don't want to film around Wallenberg during school hours because I would be getting in trouble. I would have police coming to me and say, "Why are you here?" And I don't want to deal with the police or those securities guards. That was not Mr. Davis or Vidal. That was stinks. So these are the new plants. Every time the plants that were there, the little shrubs, they like to die for some reasons. I don't know why, but this is on new trees. They're kind of sturdy, but they kind of hold on. This was never there. Like the whole garden hanger thing. That was a nice project though. Eagle Scout project? Yeah. And it's written in Chinese. Yeah, I know. And another one. And it's on Spanish. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong though. They added a new logo. A new name. Just a couple of years. So this is where I would always, during lunchtime and senior, I would go out to Best Buy to get some, and even in my freshman, Miss Rocio, Susan would take me, Michael, Chris, and Larry to Lucky Penny, and it was one of the best moments I ever had. Huh. I wonder if it's okay. This is a parking lot, but I can't. But anyway, it's kind of scary. Is it okay? I don't know. I never been to this. I haven't been to this side of Wallenberg for a long time. This is where the library used to be. And again, this isn't different. Uh-oh. Oh man. Man, this is one of those great areas where one of the most scariest moments where you never know when it's going to happen to you, and you just went into some uncharted territory. This building is elementary school style. Keep in mind, this is some of the most random and most scariest moments. If it was school day, I would get arrested or somewhat. But since this is not school day, I don't think they're serious enough to go and ban me from going to Wallenberg. Mr. Morgan, Miss Atchison, and a few teachers would not mind. But this is, don't ever, anyway, don't try this. Don't try this when doing a vlog. You will. Yeah. I can't repeat this again. It's too much. So yeah, the city center has changed so much. Like this Best Buy here, for example, it used to be Toys R Us back in the day. And this used to be Sears and the other one was retail store for Circuit City and Mercy's. Yeah, it used to be Mercy, Sears, and Toys R Us and Circuit City. Yeah, that one, and now it's Target and Best Buy. Man, on Toys R Us, I would always love to go and find some games. I got a second duplicate of Super Mario Land 2 and Star Wars Adventures. That was my favorite game. That was my favorite game from GameCube. Anyway, sorry I couldn't get through all of this, but I hope if it stays long, I hope it will be a good school for folks, high school folks, and upcoming ones too. So, catch you later.